kidnapping the natives, raping their women in the mud, genocide across the lands, killing toddlers and infants, the ones not killed in war, gifted smallpox blankets, killing the natives just like good Quakers and Christians. For all the slaughter, we deserve a fucking tax exemption, a 7 years war done in the name of the British Empire, and you want us to pay for it? Fuck you, sire. Slavery continues through the wars yet to come, trading the lives of stolen Africans for a tidy sum. Too many mouths to feed, throw the slaves overboard, let them drown in the ocean, don't spill blood on the floor. Treaty after treaty, alliances are broken to force the natives off the land for which they've already spoken. All men are created equal, but not Jefferson's own children, or the blacks, or the Irish, or the natives, just the villains.
Our history's evil, there's no room for debate.
Only 3 fucking presidents is what it had to take for parties to be involved in the presidential race. Washington and Hamilton had stated their fears that if a party system existed, unity would be smeared. Another war broke out and then a trail of tears. The brutal removal of the Indians, so much suffering to hear. Thousands of Americans starved, slaughtered, and diseased. There are no words to describe a cruelty that never seems to cease. Slavery continues for nearly another 100 years. A civil war ensues without enough volunteers, so they recruited the Irishmen fresh off the boat and drafted the poor and gave them guns and blue coats. The draft rights in New York City, 1863, killing the black citizens, at least 119, torturing the wealthy foolish enough to stay in the city. The militia stopped the riot by killing protesters without pity. Down in the South, soldiers suffered in Andersonville. Some died of torture while most of them just fell ill. Sherman burned the South, the whole state of Georgia on fire. Hundreds of slaves drowned while following the freedom they desired.
Has never been great, but I say it is well worth a fight. This country has never been great, unless of course you were white.
Executive lies and deceit to give this the go-ahead, and after the war, Lincoln is assassinated. Impeachment is declared, new rifts and lines are created. I'm sorry, my boy, but you are not allowed to vote because your grandfather couldn't, so the white man gloats. The Klan members formed to keep the newly freed slaves suppressed. Every postcard advertised lynchings next to the interest. More assassination attempts, the more seizing of land. Mexico is in a war for keeping the claims that they had. Instability of Spanish rule made Uncle Sam real hungry. Once again, the natives suffer in a war to expand a foreign country. Segregation implemented to keep apart poor blacks and whites. Gerrymandering employed across these same fucking lines. It continues today to consolidate the incumbent. Parties kill democracy to keep minorities redundant. As civil rights movements begin, southern statues go up to mock the oppressed. As the rich piss in their cups, even after oil is discovered, the poor only stay poor, and women were not allowed to vote or speak on the floor. if you spoke about peace, they killed you in the streets. Protest Vietnam and Ohio, and you would have seen what I mean. Anti-communist ideas run rampant in the country, ostracizing those who speak of it from fucking high society. Need I go on? How about Vietnam, Bay of Pigs, MK Ultra, Agent Orange shit? Take your pick, what you say? The FBI were complicit in the shooting of MLK. Reagan and his cabinet hoping AIDS kills all the gays. Oh, and Reagan closing down asylums for the insane in barely one fucking day. The Black Panthers were terrorists, but not the KKK. Admit it, motherfucker, this country has never really been fucking great. When you pledge your allegiance, you might as well masturbate to a flag that's crimes yet to answer to the state. Drone strikes that kill civilians by the dozens or the hundreds. Every selfie you send can be viewed by the fucking government. 5 days for FEMA to get water to the Superdome. PG&E gets a bailout after killing 100 while losing 1,000 homes. I'm not even fucking done, but this song is getting fucking long. You don't get the point yet, you'll always be fucking wrong.